Hello, everyone. So, I actually had a different idea. Initially, I was just going to look in my Google document, which is where I have a list of potential triggers and things like that. But I was doing this today with these dog toys, and I was just mindlessly playing with them. And then I decided I would just make a video with these. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm just gonna play around with these dog toys. This one is a it's not like a real bone, it's like a plastic bone that resembles a real bone. And then this one, I don't know if it's supposed to be a bow tie or something, but it reminds me of Hey Arnold because it looks like Arnold's head and hair. So yeah, I'm gonna just be playing with these, and hopefully these cats don't interrupt me too much. Sorry, sorry. That's my cat Garlic, by the way, the one that just ran by behind and then came and then left. He's only 4 months old. Sorry, I'm just like trying to get comfortable because I have a really bad pinched nerve. So anytime I do like anything for a long time with this arm, it starts acting up. Sorry. I feel like I'm trying to start a fire. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stop for like a minute or so, and then I'll try to do something else with the bones because I do like it. Well, the bone and the toy, the Hey Arnold toy, I call it. But my arm is just like acting up, and it's like my thumb really badly, especially when I Sorry, that's my cat Meatball. Meatball, move, man, move. I just don't want him to step on the computer. Cool, come here, buddy. He's like really freaking old. I don't know how old he is. He's like 14, I think. But yeah, it's really hard for me to um, because I was weeding outside, for like the past couple of, not this day or the day before, but like a couple of days ago. And last time I did it like 3 weeks ago, it was really bad too. And I've had a pinched nerve even before that from, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know like how I did it, but like if I lay down a certain way, like the nerve gets like it flares up and stuff. And like so when I was weeding, I was just like pulling, removing weeds and stuff in the lawn, like on the yard. And I actually kind of like it. Like even though I hate the heat and everything, it can be really therapeutic to weed out there. And it's when you see the hit, like the finished product, it's amazing. But the worst part is like when you're pulling and you're like continuously doing that movement, it really messes with your arms, especially if you, like me, already have problems with your arms. And when I was doing it the other day, it's unrelated to the arm stuff, but because I had done it 3 weeks prior, or like because I do it like every 2 weeks, or yeah, every 2 weeks. So um, it was last time it was like so much worse, but this time all the weeds were like more spread out, and some hadn't even grown back because in the past we were using the weed whacker and the lawnmower to take care of the problem, but that wasn't really working good because the um the weeds, like when you weed whack it, you don't really get rid of it, you just cut it, and so the weed is still there and then it just comes back. But when you actually sit there, it takes longer, but when you sit there and you manually pull it out and you get like as much as you can, including the root, like as much as the root, it's so satisfying. But it's so much. It takes longer, and it's less moving, but it takes so much longer, and you're sitting under the sun, and it just sucks. But then at the same time, it's a really good feeling when you see it. Like if I could go out there and show you, like the like the actual side that I just did, because I did like two big sections the other day. You would see how satisfying it looks, and why I'm saying that it's so cool. But I'm sure, like a lot of people that are into gardening and stuff, they already know all of that. I'm not like great at gardening. I think I might have a brown thumb. Um, but my grandma was really into it, and she had a very very good, like she had a green thumb, and she had a huge like knack for gardening, and she would talk to the plants and stuff like that, which you're supposed to do that, I think. But she was super into that, and that was like before I was born, so I didn't even like know that side of her. But me and my grandma were always really close. But yeah, so like it's pretty cool. And I was never into gardening or anything, and I still don't really know much about it, but I've only just recently, ever since I started weeding, got into it. And I was just like, oh, like I really enjoy like watching gardening like tips and gardening hacks on YouTube, and I really like to watch other people garden. And like sometimes I'll just fall asleep to those videos. The one thing I can't stand is when you think that you're going to get like a good video on gardening, and then it's just like an AI voiceover with like stock footage that are giving you like these tips or whatever. Like I found a bunch of those that are like, these forbidden tips from the Amish, and I go in there thinking it's going to be like these like real people that, they have experience in gardening, and they're like, hey, like we're like into gardening, and then they're going to like show me and like, film it, but it's just like an AI voiceover with like a bunch of like stock footage and like, or like AI generated images of like gardens and stuff. And I'm like, no, this isn't what I want. I wanted like a real person to show me, not just because I want to learn, but also because like I love the comfort of watching a real person like there's nothing that can replace that for me. Like, I understand people using AI for, like, to speed up content, because it's not easy to sit there and make content, or, like, for example, if you are not good at animating, or you just don't have the time, but you happen to be a great writer or something, but so maybe you might want to use AI for that. And I'm not gonna knock down people that don't have money for, like, paying an animator or something, but because, like, I don't have money either. But I think the main thing is, like, you're removing the soul when it's like something where it's just everything has been produced by AI. Like, the entire video, you didn't use AI to help you with the things that you lack, and then use your own skills for the things that you're good at. You just made AI do the whole thing. I'm not really into that. And another thing that, with those gardening videos is just like, you go in expecting it to be like this comforting thing of, like, almost like ASMR in a way, and then it's just like this boring voiceover that's like, do you want to know these 10 tips that the Amish have been doing in secret? And it's like, yes, I do want to know, but now I don't want to know it from you because you're a robot. And these pictures are just like things that you found on, like, Adobe stock footage or something. I wanted to see, like, somebody's real garden. I wanted to see, like, a gardener. I wanted to see someone sitting there pulling out the weeds and the background noise of the wind, and I wanted to see, like, a bug landing on them and the mistakes that they make when when they're talking and they stutter, or they, trip up on a word. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like to see. Like, I long for that content. And so, it just sometimes makes me sad because it's so, like, soulless. It's like, I don't want, like, this robot voice, or like these perfect, like, AI generated gardens. I want to see, like, a real person's garden. I want to see how they're maintaining it. I want to know, like, the real tips that they have for me. I want to see, them walking around and showing it to me, and seeing their personality come out, and, like, the passion in the gardening, and stuff like that. So yeah, and another thing I really like to watch before bed, aside from gardening and ASMR videos and music, is I've been really obsessed with those, like, little ecosystem in a jar videos. Lately. I've been, like, crazy about them, and that's just, like, so human and so, like, not AI. Like, an AI could never, but yeah. But with that being said, I'm gonna see if I can, like, make some more noises with this. I actually didn't mean to keep talking. I just meant to, like, talk for 5 minutes until my arm would stop hurting, and then it stopped, and I just kept going. And also, before I finish, I just wanna, or before I start with this again, I just wanna say, like, if my voice is not really, like, talking, like, my talking voice isn't that relaxing, because I've been told it's, like, monotone because I'm autistic, but um, then I can just go back to whispering or something, or I'll probably do, like, sometimes talking, sometimes whispering. But if people would rather just hear me whisper and not talk, I can do that too. So yeah. So my cat Meatball just sneezed. Sorry if you can hear it. My my arm is like acting up again because I had it like that. So when that happens, I start to get that like that nerve feeling again, and it's painful. So I do have to stop, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And also, I'm sorry that it's always dark. Like I don't have like that many lights in my cabin, but like I literally have one like one light. But I'm gonna see if I can get like a light that I can like put somewhere on the laptop or whatever, one of those things. I don't know, or like just a small little like thing that I can like put next to it or something, maybe even. Um, just so that it's not like too dark. I mean, I don't mind like dark ASMR, like whenever the room is like dark or bad quality or whatever. And other um, ASMR artists, like in fact, I actually like it because like the darkness. I don't know, like I like dim rooms anyway, as you can see, and like I like dim environments just in general, and like I think the darkness makes it like more like comforting. Like I want to like go to bed more when it's darker. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like it's not like bright and in my face and stuff. But I know some people probably don't really like that, or like they only like the black backdrops and like they want to see the person clearly, and I can understand that. Also, again, I apologize for the background noise. I just can't stop my cats from being cats. It's like not possible. And I've some of my cats are really young. They're not like Meatball here that will literally just sit and do nothing. But personally, I think it gives my videos more character, and I think it makes them like more, I don't know, personable. So like, and like I don't know, I kind of like background noise. Like it usually just, I don't know, like it blends in with the ASMR for me. So I hope maybe for somebody it does that, and if not, I'll try my best to eventually get something that like, because I don't really have money to like get a whole studio, but like maybe one day I can get like a shed or something, um and like set it up outside, and like make that like my little like ASMR like office or something. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you sleep well and chill out and relax, and yeah, thank you. Goodbye.